look at Module 2 and Module 3, this is, I think, the core of the course, because this is going to take you through, as we would do together if you were coaching with me, this is going to take you through understanding all the typical questions and answers, and really what companies are looking for within those answers, because I think that's where most students get stuck. They just don't quite know how they're being assessed. So if we look at Module 2, we've got how to prepare for a STAR answer, which is a competency-based interview. We've got a demonstration of what that looks like. We've got how to answer strength-based questions and what that looks like. Then introduce you to our own competency behaviour framework. Most organisations don't share this with you, so I wanted to create one that you could use yourself, which we have filtered, and it's at the right level for the answers that you're going to give. And then we cover some of the common competencies. How to answer coping under pressure questions. This is also about organisational skills. Now, this one here is also a free video. So if you've arrived at this course and you're just testing it out, then this is certainly going to be one of the free videos that you can watch. We've then got how to answer team working questions, the same thing, the range of questions, what they're looking for in the answers, how to answer communicating questions, decision making, and relationship building. So by doing this, we've covered all the core competencies and behaviours. And of course, it also links through to values, because when an organisation takes a value-based approach, they start with the values and they fit the competencies underneath. And that's really value-based interviewing. But it sounds very similar to competency-based interviewing. So what we're doing here is going to help you for both. Module 3 looks at some more general questions that's really important and where people do get stuck. So, the tell me about yourself question, the elevator pitch, or talk me through your CV. It's the same question, actually. And we give you a demonstration of what that looks like. How to prepare for motivational questions. What makes you want to get out of bed in the morning? Where do you want to be in 4 or 5 years' time? How to answer results-orientated questions. Again, this is sort of linking through to competencies, but also values. How to answer negative questions. A lot of students get stuck on the negative questions and come up with a lot of cliched answers. So here it's demonstrating for you, what does a cliched answer sound like? How can we change that so that it sounds a more genuine answer? How to answer a question about your strengths. Now that's different. It'll always be asked, and it's not about a strength-based interviewing. Okay, so it's quite easy to get confused between the two. So we talk about how do we answer a question about what are your strengths, what value do you bring, why you and why not another candidate. We then move on and talk about the best way to practice for an interview. I find in my experience, candidates tend to write things down a lot and learn, and that's not the best way to practice. It tends to create a bit of brain freeze.